In a recent episode of his podcast, Joe Rogan didn't hold back as he discussed the potential rematch between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. He made it clear that he finds the idea not only unrealistic but also fundamentally flawed. "We're going to find out that 58-year-old men are 58-year-old men no matter what they look like," Rogan stated, emphasizing the vast difference in athleticism between a 28-year-old Jake Paul and a 58-year-old Tyson. Rogan went on to dissect the nature of their previous fight, suggesting that Tyson could have ended it with a knockout but chose instead to run around and avoid taking real risks. This commentary raises serious questions about Tyson's integrity as a fighter. He is a legendary figure in boxing, yet his recent scripted fight appearances have left fans skeptical. The boxing community is buzzing, particularly after a leaked script of Tyson's fight went viral on social media, further fueling the debate about the authenticity of his performances. Tyson, known for his explosive power and aggressive style, appeared subdued during the last bout. Rogan highlighted this, pointing out that Tyson's punches lacked their usual ferocity, and his overall energy suggested he'd rather be anywhere else. Was Tyson genuinely out of shape, or was he simply not trying? Rogan asked, reflecting the sentiments of many boxing fans who feel disappointed by the spectacle. The dramatic nature of Tyson's boxing career is further complicated by recent offers, such as the jaw-dropping $700 million proposed by Turkish billionaire Turki Alek for a rematch. This offer seemed less about legacy and more about cash, sparking discussions about whether Tyson is willing to sacrifice his reputation for financial gain. Rogan outright dismissed the idea of a Tyson-Paul rematch, stating, "What other sport would we allow a 58-year-old man to compete, other than golf?" He criticized the entire setup as a complete con job, arguing that if Tyson could throw a fight without putting Paul on the mat, what's stopping him from doing it again? His comments resonated with fans who feel that Tyson's legacy is being undermined by these types of fights. The criticism didn't just stop at Tyson. Rogan also took aim at Jake Paul, questioning his motives and the integrity of his boxing career. "Jake has turned questionable fights into a thriving career," he stated, highlighting Paul's knack for creating drama and spectacle rather than focusing on genuine competition. For Jake, the rematch with Tyson would be another opportunity to maintain his brand without risking a challenging bout against a legitimate fighter. As Rogan pointed out, Tyson's reluctance to fight again could be attributed to more than just age. It involves the fear of tarnishing his legacy. Once considered the baddest man on the planet, Tyson now finds himself navigating a precarious position where a single poor performance could overshadow decades of hard-earned respect. In discussing the dynamics of the potential rematch, Rogan noted, Tyson wasn't fighting for glory. He was fighting for his bank account. This stark realization cuts deep, especially for fans who once idolized Tyson as an embodiment of raw power and dominance in the ring. Now, it seems, the allure of financial gain has overshadowed the very essence of what made him a champion. The stakes of this rematch are high, not just for Tyson but for boxing as a whole. If Tyson were to step back into the ring under these conditions, he risks being remembered not for his legendary knockouts but for participating in gimmicky exhibitions. This shift in focus raises questions about the future of boxing and the kind of legacy fighters want to leave behind. Joe Rogan's commentary serves as a critical reminder that even legends are not immune to the lure of fame and fortune. Tyson's situation is particularly poignant, as his journey from a troubled youth to the youngest heavyweight champion in history was marked by a relentless pursuit of respect and dominance. The idea of him taking a multimillion-dollar deal for a rematch with Jake Paul feels like a betrayal of everything he once stood for. As fans reflect on Tyson's legacy, it's clear that the fight scene is changing. The spectacle-driven nature of modern boxing threatens to overshadow the traditional values of skill, discipline, and respect. Many hope to see Tyson reclaim his place in the sport through meaningful challenges rather than cash grabs that could diminish his storied career. Ultimately, the potential rematch between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul highlights the tension between legacy and financial gain. Tyson's decisions moving forward will not only affect his own reputation, but also the way future generations perceive the sport of boxing. The fight, if it ever happens, may not just be about the two men in the ring. It could symbolize a larger shift in the world of combat sports, where the lines between entertainment and genuine competition continue to blur.